Hey, Gary, three, two, one. Here they come. Hey, Gary.
Hey guys, welcome to Tapping In. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we're excited. We're really excited because Dean was supposed to be in North Carolina, was what he told me, but then he lied, and so we didn't plan anything. I mean, we really didn't because today is Dean's birthday. He's 75, right? No, what 57,
I
and
felt
so
75 when I woke up this
yeah,
morning.
but we actually used that many candles. And so we didn't buy a big enough cake because we couldn't get 57 candles on the cake. So we had to do cupcakes and put little candles all down the table on cupcakes, so to get it proper for you. But anyway, we didn't do anything fancy. Show the dining room where we got, things set up a little bit for you. And so we went upstairs. I went upstairs and I stole your teddy bear off your bed. Now Dean sleeps with a teddy bear. I'll tell y'all some inside stuff, right? And so when Michelle's not here, you go in there and he's all snuggled up with that. And so we invited the teddy bear to the party. Nothing fancy, nothing fancy. We didn't go to any trouble for you, Dean. Not a bit.
There
Anyway,
you
it's
go.
okay.
I
It's okay.
highlighted the teddy bear for you.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Good. And there's all the candles. We had to buy 2 dozen cupcakes to get all your candles all strode out. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good, and we miss you. We wish you were here. I think last year we had a birthday party in Las Vegas without me, so I guess we're good at having birthday parties. We have birthdays and we have parties, and we don't come. And so what is all that about? And I actually wanted to go to this one because Angela was throwing it, and so I just got sick and couldn't go. But so there we are. Your bear, Dean, is very happy. I think he's already drunk. I'm not sure, but he seems to be doing quite well. And so there's Dean's teddy bear.
That's my roommate. When I'm in North Carolina, Michelle's not with me. That's my roommate, that bear.
Is his name Snuggles? What's his name?
That's a good enough name, Snuggles.
Big Bear.
I don't know.
All
He
right.
sits in the chair next to me and we watch NCIS together. So
And talk. You talk to the bear. I have heard you talking to him. I have walked in and caught you talking to the bear before. So I mean, there we are. Anyway, if people,
Good job, Gary.
yeah. So anyway, so we fixed it up a little bit, and so we're going to go in, enjoy your birthday cake, and we'll save you a piece. And so there we go. And so anyway, happy birthday. And so
thank you.
so I think we should all sing you happy birthday, okay? And so if you guys don't know what it's like when you sing happy birthday on Zoom, we're all going in at a different internet speed. So what you have is you have a few hundred people singing happy birthday, but it's not on cue. It is all over the place. And so
You
anyway,
want
so
me
this
to
is
let people unmute themselves?
yeah, unmute yourself and you guys we're gonna sing happy birthday
Unmute
to Dean.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there we go. All right.
They have
All
to
right.
unmute themselves.
Everybody has to unmute themselves.
I think they can. I just pressed the button so they can start unmuting themselves.
Okay. All right. Unmute yourself and let's sing happy
Everyone's
birthday to Dean.
unmuted.
All right. And you'll be able to hear it and it sounds ridiculous. Okay. All right. Ready to go. One, two, three. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
Birthday,
dear
dear
Dino.
Dino.
Happy
birthday.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you and
you.
many more.
More.
There we are. Yay! That was great. Okay, now then, y'all can mute back if you want. Anyway,
All
or
right,
whatever.
I'm gonna mute everybody. Hold on a second.
All right, and so there
Thank
we
you,
go. Oh,
everyone.
Judy, there's your. Oh, you got a little birthday cake for Dean too. Woo, look at you. Oh, that's
Oh, blow the candle out for him, Judy. Blow.
Hey, it's pink. That says nothing.
yeah. Hit it. There we are. Well, here's the thing. So I looked. I was.
Oh, hold on, Gary. Unmute yourself now. Dang, unmute Gary.
Okay. There. Can
There
you
you
hear
go.
me?
Sorry. I'm
Okay.
muting everybody, including you. Sorry, Gary.
All right, that's okay. And so here's the thing. So I looked online and I tried to find something that was reflective of our lives, and so Dean, the best I could tell, here's what you and I have to look forward to. And we got a little video of Dean and I in a couple years. And so and not all made up. And this is what we're going to be. There we are. This is it. There we are. That's us, Dean.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna commit
Yeah.
suicide.
Yeah. I'm the fatter one. There I go. Yeah, right. There we are. Yep. There.
I'm taking a bottle of pills.
There we go. That's us. That's us in a couple years. And now I got Dean and Michelle. They still got about one more good dance left in them. Here we are. You know, I see them before they get ready to go out. And so here's Dean and Michelle. You know, they get still to fancy parties and their movie star friends, you know, and all that sort of thing. And so there they go. There's Michelle. Hit it,
Oh,
girl.
Lord.
Oh,
Hit
I
it. There. Yeah. But Michelle, you can always count. Michelle's going to be a beautiful older woman. She really is. She's just beautiful. There we are. Yeah, there you are, Dean. You're keeping up. Come on.
Damn.
There you go. You're being all dapper.
Damn, I look a little tan.
Oh,
Yeah. There we go. Nice.
I love it.
There. All right. And so there. And now the next phase of their life, which is coming up after that, next phase of their life is this one. And anyway, it seemed to make sense to me. And so, because, you know, I am a psychic, I can see the future. And so here we are. And so this is the next phase of their life. Here we are. There you go. Come on, Michelle. Hit it, girl. There you go. Dean. There, Dean.
There you
Dean's
go.
got Dean's got some spunk in him. Woo! There you are.
I got the
Yeah.
move.
He's getting all up in there. Y'all, come on, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, Grandma. So
Oh my God, it's sad but true. Oh Lord.
yeah, so that's the next phase of your life. And so there we are. So that's what you guys have to look forward to. And so I thought I would, you know, just let you know since you didn't come to your birthday party. There we are. Uh-oh, she had a stroke. Anyway, so she stroked out. Anyway, so as we do get older, though, we do get older. I'm telling you, we do. It happens. You get older, you know, you get older a little bit. And so you have to really cherish every day and enjoy yourself every day. And just remember to laugh. Remember to laugh. And for you guys that are having a hard time, if you have a hard time with stuff these days, all you have to do, it is such an easy antidotal cure. The easy antidotal cure to just being okay is to appreciate. I mean, if you're all goofy in your head and depressed and pissed off and, you know, with somebody or one of your, you know, closest family members that's, you know, done you bad in the last 5 minutes, you would simply appreciate, you know, and you can really overcome the negativity. These days, you can overcome the negativity by appreciating. The worst case scenario is just get above it, appreciate, and you'll find that everything will just start to click in your head, because you get rid of, when you appreciate someone who's, especially, you know, some of your closest in people that may be hating on you, because that's usually the ones that get you. When you appreciate them, you automatically kill the most treacherous demon that's out and about today, which is the bad guy demon. The bad guy, you know, where they point the finger, yeah, you're the bad guy, you. And so that's how you get rid of the bad guy demon. You just simply appreciate right above that thing, and you guys will be fine. And so that's it. I hope I enlightened you. Thank you for tuning in to Tapping In. No, I'm not done yet. I got stuff to talk about. So we'll be talking about all your problems, right? I can't wait. Woohoo! Oh Lord. Sometimes it's really easy to talk about all your problems, and sometimes it really is like putting out forest fires with my face or Dean's candles. It's like, oh my God, what in the world are you thinking? And so you know, it tends to, the bad guy demons have been out in force in the last few weeks. And so I don't know if you've noticed that, but you could be pumping gas and be the bad guy. Somebody will lose their damn mind at the gas pump. And that's what the bad guy demon looks like. He is one angry looking creature. and multiple heads, they're pretty smart. They can go in many directions at one time. Once they get their claws into you, you can't shake them. It's really, really hard. That's the reason when you're pissed off with one of your with one of your close in people, when you're angry with them, you ever get them running around and around and around in your head? They just kind of go round and around and around, and you want to kind of shake it, but you just keeps on going round and round and round. Anyway, appreciate, that's the key, and you'll get all above it. God's giving you guys a gift too. He's giving you a gift, a real big gift to get way above it, and he seems to be giving these out every few days. He'll hand me a new one. And I was trying to figure out if I was wearing out the one he had given me, or if it was a whole new one. But it's actually a whole new one. It's a very small spiritual gift. It fits in the palm of your hand of a world. It looks like the planet Earth. So, and it comes down, this ball of light, and it's a bog, which is the sun god of abundance, love and marriage, soulmates. And so this gift is a bog gift, means you can manifest through this thing at light speed. This really works. And it's a God gift. And so God's handing you guys that. So reach up and grab this gift right in the beginning. And it goes right in the palm of your hand. Take it, put it in your heart. Now put it in your head. Now put it in the world. So heart, head, world. And as you put it in the world, you just lit up the whole world. And also you got tuned up with the world to where everything will manifest quick, really fast. So your light will just show up really fast and in your world the way you want it to. And it looks like that. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. My sinuses open, my head got warm, my feet got warm. And the reason my feet got warm is because we actually put this big giant gift in the world. And so there we go. Thank you, God. Thank you, Bog. Thank you, God. There we go. Very bright. You guys are all lit up now. That's good. That's really good. You're looking really, really good. Tonight, when you get these particular gifts, these particular spiritual gifts light you up very fast. And so, in these days, you need those kind of gifts to light you up very fast. And you end up going really high, really quick. And so that's what happens. And so, and things are a little, there's a lot of little crooks and crannies and curves, and there's a lot of hairpin curves kind of going on, where you'll think you're really in tune, you're in the zone, and all of a sudden you go, what the hell was that, right? And so I don't know if any of you guys had any of the what the hell is that days or in this last week, but it seemed to be very prevalent with a lot of folks, and so anyway, let me talk to Lisa. Lisa, let me talk to you. You're shaking your head.
Nodding her head. I had her on.
Yeah.
Already,
Yeah,
so
you're shaking your head like, oh yeah, hell yeah. I had some of those days. What was it like? What was going on? What happened?
Oh, you have to unmute. Lisa.
Unmute. There we are.
Thank you.
I'm struggling with my daughter like so bad. I'm
Yeah.
helping her buy a house right now, and I am not only the worst real estate agent, I'm the worst mother, I'm the worst friend. She hates me, never wants to talk to me again. And like last night, I went over there and everything was fine for a little while and we were laughing and stuff. And then all of a sudden she said, well, what's next on the deal? And I told her and she blew up and said, I don't ever want to talk to you again. And then
Let me tell you what you got going. Okay?
Mhm.
I helped my best friend of 30 years find his dream home.
Mm.
He immediately hated me. The day he closed, he was $300,000 richer the day he closed. He bought a deal. You know why? It was because my psychic ass went out and found it. And he's never hated me in 30 years. And all of a sudden, he hated me. And I'm like, how could you hate me? Why would you hate? I ain't never done anything bad to you, And so, but it was very heartbreaking. And then I had another best friend that had a bigger ego than anything at the time, and he wanted to get his dream home, and it was basically a nice little $10 million place, right? Which they're not always easy to buy, right? Well, I clicked my heels together and took my magic wand and waved it around a little bit, whatever, and helped him manifest, and he got his dream, right? He did the same thing. What the hell, right? Now I could go on for about 2 hours, but you would get bored.
Wow.
You would get bored with hearing my tales, my stories, but they're all very true. And and probably I hope these friends are watching the show actually, and so because I don't even know if they knew what the hell was happening to them, but the bad guy demon. See, if you help people skip all the BS they have to go through to get to their heaven on earth, right? Which is what you did, I'm sure. There you are. And if you do this, let me tell you guys, this is, if you don't pay attention to a damn thing I ever tell you, listen to this one. When you do this and you're able, some of you guys are able, just like you are, Lisa, you know how to do real estate. You're an old seasoned pro. And so I'm sure you nailed it. And so for your daughter. And so as you help them create their heaven, and you skip all those nasty little steps that we had to go through to create our heaven, as you do that for them, they immediately hate your guts. Why is that? And let me tell you, I could never figure this out, guys, until the last few months. And then when we moved up into this next to heaven dimension, which is the last dimension before heaven. And so this means that we've completed this cycle and are completing it. And from here, what happens now? Well, we should be able to push on into our heaven here on earth and really enjoy ourselves. And so, but understand, if you skip all the hell that you had to go through, Lisa, or all the hell that I had to go through to create my heaven, right? And you cheat it for them, which is easy to do, right? They then immediately hate your guts. Why is that? Well, the reason is because this bad guy demon guards this last dimension. This last dimension, which is the next to heaven dimension, is also next to hell dimension. And this dimension is very different than any of the other dimensions. And so you end up with these things on you and they rip your guts out. You probably feel like you're going to die inside, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And it's painful.
It's
And
so painful.
and you don't know what to do. You're like hurt. You're like butt hurt and then some and butt hurt again. And so that's what's going on. So understand that demon, the bad guy demon, which is very treacherous, guards this last dimension, which is the next to heaven dimension. And from that one, you slip on up into Zion heaven, which, I've been cheating it for showing all you guys how to get to Zion heaven, because I got to Zion heaven because I died 5 times when I had COVID. And it allowed me to slip up into, but the dimension I went through was this next to hell dimension of death. I wasn't aware at that time that it was next to hell dimension. I realized it was a dimension of death because I seen all these horrible, dark looking things. But it was also the next to heaven dimension. You see? So this is how this dimension is placed in, and this is how it works, and this is how it stacks up. So just letting you guys know, here's how it works, and it works the same way for everybody. And so, but once you do these things, you're incredibly generous. You put your heart, your soul, your know-how, your expertise, and you cheat it for your daughter, and you get her heaven, which is all your intention was. That's the only intention you had was to help her create her heaven on earth. And so then it tells you, She hates you. She'll never speak to you again. You're the bad guy. That's what the bad guy demon does. We are all going through that right now. So know when you do these amazing things for your closest in folks, expect this bad guy demon. So you have to be able to ask God for a spiritual gift right now, Lisa, to clear
Yeah.
this demon with. Go ahead, ask him.
God, please give me the spiritual gift to clear this bad guy demon situation.
Okay, he's giving you the sword of Michael, and Michael's
Mhm.
giving you the sword of Michael.
Oh.
Okay, and this sword, it's got a little crook at the top of it, and this sword turns into a million swords. Hold it up and just clear, and it cleared the whole sky above your head and everything that fast. How quiet's your head?
It's quiet.
How
Yeah.
how quiet's your heart?
It's still a little rough. But
Don't hang on to it.
okay.
Appreciate her.
Yeah.
Appreciate her, and you got to appreciate people for the idiot they are. And so, right? And that's the reason they don't have their damn heaven already, because they're an idiot. And so, and you cheat them that. And if you cheat it for them, you're going to get the bad guy demon, and they're going to get pissed off about nothing and hate you for no reason. So now then, see, now just appreciate her for who she is and love her. There you go. See, now turn loose of your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get that sword, the sword of Michael. And this is the sword of Michael that duplicates itself several thousand times over. And so, and just clear with that thing. And that clears all these dimensions at one time. The next to heaven dimension, also the heaven on earth dimension. And it gets rid of that next to hell dimension. There you are. And so there you go. Just use that sword. You're going to be fine. Use it on her,
Okay.
though. Clear
I
her with
will.
it. Yeah, clear her, and you're going to feel a lot better. There we are. Do it now, I heard. You can clear her. There you are. Clear her. Ah, now you feel good.
Yeah, she's getting big.
Yeah, and see what you're saying is, see, you see real good. You can see spiritually real well. You know, you've been at this for a while. And when you saw her getting big, these days, guys, you actually go very giant. And so your spirit becomes big old giant you. And that's how it looks. And so you just saw what occurred. So it makes sense to me. You did good. Good luck, honey.
Okay. So
All right.
when she actually gets the house, like when she actually closes, is it going to get better, or is it's just going to be a struggle until she actually accepts her heaven?
When you clear the bad guy demon off, she won't be a bitch.
Okay. So it's up to me to keep it clear.
Right. Until then, she will be a raving maniac. B word.
Okay.
And so you can't believe what comes out of her mouth, right?
Oh, it's awful. Everything
Right.
that's ever
Yeah.
happened.
Don't loop, but yeah,
You know,
right.
yes, yes. No,
Don't
don't.
loop.
No.
Don't loop. But there you are. And so, but that's what that is. So use that gift, use that spiritual gift. You are a perfect example of what is happening today. So there we are.
Okay. One quick thing. I was going to hand her off to my friend and have her just finish the deal and take her over the finish line. Would I do that?
Do you hate your friend?
No.
Okay, don't do that. Yeah, just
Aw.
finish it. Just finish it. Shut the hell up and finish it. You'll be all right.
Okay. All right.
All
Thank
right?
you so much. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Can't wait to see you soon.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Talk to you soon, honey.
Bye.
Okay, bye. That was cool. That was really cool. That was an exacto example of what is happening here on the planet Earth. That's exactly what's going on with all of us. And so, anyway, that was really good to have that example, that perfect. That's really something to have that example. Thank you, God, to have that. So, who are we talking to? Who are we talking
Gary,
to?
I got a
Michelle,
whole-
what you got?
Thank you. I got a whole list for you, but I'm going to go to Judy because she.
Oh,
has this-
Michelle, which one? Michelle, which one of those people can you wait to be? You know, who do you who
dancing one.
Oh, the dancing one, the grandma dancer that had a stroke at the end, or which was the
I wanna
first
be able
one?
to learn those moves. No.
Oh, there we are. Okay, well that's good. Y'all have fun. That looks like Hollywood party. There. Oh, that's the one. No, the one before that.
The one
No,
before
what
that.
before that one?
Yeah,
That's me
there you
now.
go. Anyway, all right. So we're talking to Judy. Is that what we're doing?
Judy's friend Chrissy.
Oh, hey, Chrissy, how are you, girl? You're pretty.
Barry, it's such an honor to meet you. I'm a fan, and I,
Well, thank you.
Judy and I came together. The universe brought us together for a reason. So thank you for having me.
Oh, glad to talk to you. Glad to talk to you. I'm a fan of Judy's. And so there we are. I'm your fan, Judy. I love you. I was talking about you today. I was saying something really good about you to somebody. I can't remember what it was. But anyway. So what's your question, honey?
My ears were burning, so thank you.
Hmm. Yeah, what's your question?
So I'm in a lot of turmoil in this last year and a half, almost losing my dad. He had a
Sorry.
Thank you. He wasn't expected to live, but he's had a lot of problems. And yesterday I went to visit him. He's in a rehab. He's got prostate cancer that's progressing. He's got a bad mitral valve and blood clots, and he's weak, and he doesn't have, I don't think he has a lot of time. And I'm just really all into holistic and praying and believing that there's something that could heal him because he's such a fighter. And at this whole time, my dog never thought he just unexpectedly got sick with prostate cancer, and I had to put him down, and he was the love of my life. And I was in South Carolina. I just moved to Myrtle Beach, and
Great place, a lot of fun.
I love the Carolinas, and
That's fun.
it's so fun. And but anyway, I never had time to grieve, and I had dream about my dog, and I cry over him, and I kiss his stone with his paw print, and I've got his
You're gonna make us cry. And so
and my dad made me cry yesterday because it's the first time I seen him cry, and he said, I don't know if I'm gonna be around until June.
mhm.
I can't accept it, and I'm sick, and I can't sleep, and I just don't know what to do because
Let me just clear your energy, okay? Sometimes we just have to, I don't have good advice for you, except stay on the ride. You just got to stay on the ride, and sometimes you have to stay strong for the loved ones that are sick and or dying, and so I think your dad just wants you to hold his hand. That's what I see. He's really big on holding hands, and so does that make sense to you?
Oh my God, it does. He does. He's not an emotional person, but when I'm around, he just melts. And
Yeah,
oh my God, yes.
that's all he needs. Just hold his hand. Just hold his hand. And so, and when you do, you're gonna feel better. He's gonna feel better. Um, and even with passing, passing is okay too. Like I see your dad really loves you a tremendous amount, and you love your dad a tremendous amount. I love my mother like that. It was like, oh, I mean, it's like there's never a good time for your parents to die, and and so I had that relationship with my mom, and it was like, but when she died, I had no, I didn't, I was good. I wasn't freaking. I was okay. It's not like I'm happy she died, but I was okay she died. And she was not, sick. She wasn't in pain. I think your dad's all wore out, frankly. It makes sense to you. And so he just wore out. He's okay with dying because he just wants to get out of this nasty spot he's in. And so he just wants to know you're going to be okay. So if I were you, I would just tell him, hey, I'm going to be okay. And sometimes when you let them know that you're going to be okay, then they do turn loose and they do go. And I think he needs to hear from you that you're going to be okay. And I do think you'll be okay. I think you're going to have much the same feeling that I had with my mother, um, because I didn't have any problem. There's there was nothing wrong. Our relationship was so perfect. Everything was right. Weirdly with me, my dad died the next day. So my mom died one day, my dad died the next day. Now I had all kinds of problems with him, and because he was a problem. And I mean, even the guy that preached his funeral said, he starts the funeral by saying, frankly, because he married into our family, frankly, I didn't like the man. And so he started my dad's funeral by saying that, and then explain, kind of what it was like being around him, and so. But when I see your dad, I see that you've got a really great vibe with him. You got a good relationship with him. He's totally in love with you. You're in love with him, and I see that you can make all the difference. And when he does pass. And you never know when people are going to die these days. Sometimes they kick in and stay around. And so I'm not telling you he's got a death sentence coming from me. I'm just saying that if you just make him aware that you're okay, this is the biggest thing he needs to hear from you. And just hold his hand. And so that's what he wants you to do, honey. He just wants you to hold his hand. Feel how your hand got warm? You feel that? See? You physically feel it.
Actually, my upper body is really
Got
warm.
got warm. And so, well, the reason is, see, you're actually, you and your dad have a soulmate connection up in the next to heaven dimension. And I see your dad grabbing your hand and holding your hand and hugging you. So we have soulmate parents, we have soulmate relatives, we have soulmate. A lot of times people are our soulmates. Judy's my soulmate, and so it's like, but you can just feel it, you can feel it, and that means they got your back, and so he just wants you to have his back, and he wants you to hold his hand. It's simple, that's it, and so, but I gave him a lot of healing energy while I was talking to you.
Yeah, he really needs it because these blood clots are just, he's
Yep.
not.
Go, and here's what I want you to do. Go higher. I'm sure he's sick. And you can go through all the stuff. My mom at the end was, a mess. But here, I want you to, go higher in your head. Lean your head back and look up higher. A little higher. Go higher in your head. There you are. Okay, see how you got warm? You got really warm then. Feel that?
Here too. Yep.
Yeah, got really warm. Okay, that's the space I want you to be in. And then you won't be going, oh, he's got this, he's got that, he's got this, he's got that. You're not helping him when you go, he's got this, he's got that, he's got this, wozy, 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 whoa. You're going into a low vibe. That's not helping him. You want to help him. And to help him, you just lean your head back and you go up higher to heaven. There you go. See, your hands got hot as soon as you did it. See that? Look at that. You just didn't know where to look. And so just let that light in and then project it. Take your hands, put them out like this. Okay. And project that light. There you go, to your dad. Now your sinuses open. Your head got real bright. Look at her eyes go bright, guys. That was crazy. And so look how bright her eyes got. Well, that's nutty. All right. Yeah. Next time you look at your eyes, you'll be really surprised at who you are. Good luck. Your dad looks good.
Thank you, Gary. And the other thing I'm really struggling with is my dog. I had to put him down last August, and
I see your dog. I see your dog, and I can do this for people. Your dog has a little nap sack, like a hobo. Like a hobo has a little knapsack and a stick. That's the vision I get when your dog will come back to you. You can actually get the same spirit soul of your dog back again. So he's got that. And so as soon as I looked, I could see it. And so that means he's willing to come back. And so when they're willing to come back, get another dog. And, you try to find a young dog, usually a litter of puppies. Put your hand over the puppies' heads until your hand gets fiery hot. And so you feel everything. You feel the sensations of heat and things. We figured that out through the call. And so as soon as you put your hand over the puppy's head and it gets hot. See, now feel your hand get hot right then? See? Yeah, you can feel on your left hand. And so I just lit it up so you would know what that felt like. And so then that one's your puppy. That's your dog, and you can get him back. So just know, dogs reincarnate really fast. And so you can get him back. There you are. Simple as that. So instead of going wozy woe, I mean, your life sounded like a country song there in the beginning, right?
A year and a half, and normally I'm just very optimistic. Let's go.
I know. Well, go back to being that one. Go back to being that one because you're manifesting hell. So go back to being that one. Anybody stole your truck?
No.
Good. Damn. There we are. At least you got something going for you. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Take care, honey. There we go.
See?
That's something. That's good. It felt good. My head got better after I went through all that. Anyway, who are we talking to? Who are we talking to,
Thank you,
Michelle?
Gary.
Yeah, try to find me people that are thoroughly depressed, ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, first I gotta put Charles on. Charles, by the way,
Well,
thank
he's
you.
not. He's not that. No, he's something else. He's good.
I love you,
Charles, I
Charles.
love you too.
Hey,
You
Gary.
looking good. You are really looking great these
Yeah,
days.
he does look good.
Yeah, you all
Yeah, I
tanned
mean,
up.
I'm hanging in there, Gary, but I'm calling because my ulcerative colitis has flared up,
Okay,
and I've just started having pain yesterday and today. Could you and
All
God
right.
heal me, please?
Well, are they also? Was there a medication they had you on not too long ago that really worked?
Yeah, it was the real expensive stuff. Luckily, they had it. It was to weaken my immune system.
Okay, whatever I see, that seems to really work for you. So if it gets a little worse, don't mind going towards that, okay? Because I see that really works for you. See, sometimes different medications really respond. Okay, but let me just clear up. Let me clear what I see, okay? There we go. And there we are. Well, you're easy. Now I just see all this light fly into you there. Now you just got real warm inside. There, different feeling. Feels like somebody poured, it feels
Thank you,
like somebody
God.
poured.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, it feels like somebody poured hot water in your belly. There we go. There. Much better. Much better. There we go.
Thank you.
Good.
I
Good.
noticed I had a lot of pain as I've started watching your show. The pain started already dissipating. And
Oh,
then now
good.
it's like, yeah, I don't feel the pain right now.
Yeah,
It's
I hear it.
gone.
I hear that. You know,
I
I
move
hear
a
that a
lot.
lot. Well, when you have a lot of light going in you, if you got a lot of light going in you, you have a lot of light going in you. And so I'm just so happy this show does bring in that kind of crazy light. And so you're looking very good. That little earth, the smallest gift is the biggest that we got right in the beginning of the show. Let me make sure you got that. Hold your hand up so I can see your hand. Hold your hand up there we go. Bring your hand in. There you go. Now it's in it. There, yeah, you got it. There we are. Put it in your heart. Put it in your head. Put it in the world. There we go. Now you got real warm. See? There we go. There we go. That one really will bring the light in for you, buddy. So that's what's going
Yeah,
on.
I'm starting to feel tingling right now. It's like I feel a heavy energy or something.
That was your darkness leaving. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now I'm starting to get to where I can't think. I'm getting
Yeah.
overwhelmed with a lot of energy. Wow, again, it's like getting hot and
Yeah. Well,
just like
good. Well, we'll just let it happen. Let it happen. Anyway, ask me one more question, buddy, and then I got to run.
okay. I had taken that bad word V for the COVID. Could you please clear my synthetic dimension? Because I have a ringing in my ear. I don't know if it's just from old age or what, but
Ask Dean about that one. That's a Dean question.
okay.
Old age question. Ask Dean. No, I'm messing. There we go.
Happy birthday, Dean.
Thank you,
There
Charles.
we go. There we go. And by the way, happy birthday again, Dean. There we are. I'm glad you're here.
You know, I have to keep saying it because I'm old. I don't remember things.
I know. He forgets. He does. It's okay, though. It's okay. You know, he'll fall asleep during dinner, which is embarrassing as hell, but it's okay. It's all right. As long as you're not in too big of a restaurant, whatever. There we go. Hey, Charles, you're looking good. It's all good. It's all good. You look good. Thank you, buddy. Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you, God. Thank you, everybody. I love
Hey,
you
big
guys.
kiss.
Love you, Gary.
Bye.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
love you
Michelle.
back.
Love you.
Doesn't he look
Bye.
good?
Oh, he
Yeah,
does. I love his
yeah.
background too. He's looking all young and tan. His teeth are
Yeah.
all white.
I'm telling
Looking,
you.
Charles.
There we go. So who we talking to?
Love him. Oh, thank you, Gary. I've got Elizabeth Leeds. Hello, beautiful girl. We miss you. Looking forward to seeing you at the retreat.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Dean. And thank
Oh,
you guys
thank
for my
you.
birthday presents last month.
Thank
Oh,
you.
oh,
Gary,
that's
so
neat.
good to
Thank
see
you.
you.
Good to see you too. And
Love you.
so what's your question, honey?
I have a 4-year-old granddaughter who has a progressive genetic disorder. It's called INAD, and I can't remember what that stands for, but she has been unresponsive now for a while. She's so well loved and so cuddly, but we don't know what she knows or is aware of. And I'm wondering, does she have any messages for her family that love her so much?
Is she in like a almost a coma?
Kind of, like she's in hospice care. Her mom is her primary caregiver, so she's at home, but she's total cares with feedings,
Right.
and just one little bug will take her out. She has no
How
strength.
old is she? How old is she?
She's 4.5.
Okay, there we go.
Her name is Delaney.
There we go. I got a big old spirit that's going into her right now.
Oh,
And so ask God to give her a new spirit.
God, please give Delaney a new spirit.
There we go. And so now I just see this big giant spirit that is much taller than the trees. These days, our spirits are bigger. And I mean, they really are. Like sometimes I'll think I don't have, usually it looks like a biblical scene from a biblical movie or something. If you look around in my yard or the gardens, as you've seen it before, when you come here for retreats and you get to where you can focus your eyes and you see all that stuff, it really does look like a crazy scene from a biblical movie. And because you see all the angels walking around, God, Christ, everything, whatever, Bog, and all the angels. Well, now when I look out, I don't see nobody sometimes, and I think, well, where are they? Well, here's what you got to do. You guys got to focus bigger than the trees.
Oh, wow.
And to do that, here's what I want you to do now. All you guys get this gift. Listen to this gift that Elizabeth is about to get, and I want all you guys to get it. And I want you just to imagine God handing you eyeballs, and just reach and get those eyeballs. And now he's giving you these giant eyeballs that are as big as the trees. You want a giant eyeball? There you go. And so you got them. So your hands got hot. Okay, now put that in your eyes. Put them up. Put up to your eyes. There you go. Put the eyeballs. Now put them in your eyes. There we go. Okay, now you'll be able to see in this bigger dimension. And a lot of you guys got real dizzy when you got that gift. So don't think something's wrong when you got, they look like that. They're big, huge eyeballs. And this will allow you to focus in this bigger dimension because your spirits are now bigger. They're giants. They're giant. Your spirits are giant. And so with getting these big eyeballs, you're going to be able to see everything. And so now then, feel how you feel kind of big in your head, kind of crazy feeling.
Yeah,
Feel it?
and it feels like all my hair is standing up on end.
Yeah, you feel big. Your hair, it feels big. Everything feels big. There we go. Good luck, honey. I can't wait to see you at the retreat.
Thank you.
Okay.
See you soon. Yes.
Yeah, I'll see you in person soon.
Very
That's
soon.
exciting.
Love you.
Love you,
Back at you.
Zelda.
She actually meant it. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good. I love her dog too.
Zelda is so amazing. Oh.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. I want to talk to Eric. I want to talk to Eric and see what he's up to. There we are. Hey, Eric. What are you up to?
ERIK, that Eric?
Yeah, he's right there. ERIK. And unmute yourself once we get you. There we are. Oh, there.
There you go.
Perfect.
Go ahead and unmute. There you go.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? You have
Oh, pretty good.
Good. I was just clearing off. I saw something around you. You actually have all this light around you, which is crazy light. And then you have one little black hole. Okay? And so I want you to ask God for the spiritual gift to get rid of black hole energies. Just say, God, please give me the spiritual gift to get rid of black hole energies. Okay?
God, please give me the spiritual gift to get rid of black hole energies.
Okay, reach up really high, and he's giving you again this big giant sword of Michael's, but it's golden, and it usually appears silver, but now it's golden, and it's got jewels on it, which is good. That means it's a very special sword. And now there's clear around. There you go. Okay, now you had a big giant God and a Michael spirit fly out of that black hole. Okay. Now then, you'll notice you can get your breath. I see you starting to sweat. You're getting warmer.
Yeah.
Feel that? And
Yeah.
so you're like, and now you're just kind of giddy and crazy in your head. It feels good. See that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So keep that sword, use it, because you will continue to get attacked that way. And so from time to time, and you just use a sword and you clear it. And so then you don't have to go through hell. Otherwise, it looks sort of like that one. And so, but it brings in all this crazy light. And so there, see, that feels really good in your head. Feel that? Back of your neck's
Yeah.
getting really warm. Feel how the
Yeah.
back of your back of
I'm
your head.
sweating, like my whole body's sweating.
Right. And so that's because your whole body is not stuck in a black hole. A black hole will eat a universe, for real. A black hole will eat you. And one had ate your biggest spirit. And so
Hmm.
now I got that back for you. You're going to be freaking. And God got that back for you with that gift. You got it back for you yourself, with the gift. And so just keep that gift, put your gifts in your chest, and just there when you need it, you meditate, clear yourself off with it, you see, and then also you can clear other people with that sword. But that's a very powerful sword, and it had jewels on it. So when you get a sword with jewels, that means it's heavenly hierarchy gift, a heavenly hierarchy sword. That's a big deal. And so that
Okay.
means you already know how to use it before you were even born. And so that means that who you are, somehow you landed on the planet Earth, you're really spiritually gifted, and now you just have to get the gifts and learn how to use them. And it's really simple. But you'll find your way pretty quick. I see a golden path going under your feet. Feel how your feet got really warm?
Yeah, just like
Yeah, you feel it.
yeah,
Crazy,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
that means your path will take you where you're going. You'll see. It just kind of will do that. And so where are you from?
I'm in Orange County, California,
Oh, okay. All right.
like San Clemente area.
Yeah. And so, well, you look really good. You should come to a retreat. It would change your life. And so you would be, it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah, you can sort of, and if you can't come in person, come to a retreat virtually, and so because there's a lot of stuff that happens, and you just want to kind of learn how to use it,
Okay.
and so that's it. Anyway, you have a question?
Yeah, I guess how did that black hole get there?
Well, you live on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
All right, I'm through
That's it.
talking. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you want? Yeah, there's no big explanation except we live in a fringe neighborhood, and
Yeah.
so yeah, the planet Earth has demons. The planet Earth has angels, and so you can just be a super bright light. It's not like you're being punished or you're a bad guy because you got a black hole that ate you, but you many times it's because you're a really super bright light, and you're a bright light, and so they're just trying to kill you, and so
Okay. That makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, you want to know? That's the reason I can clear demons so fast and so quick, because they've been after me always, and so there you go. But you're gonna be okay. You're gonna really feel different. You're gonna feel really bright and really really good.
Cool.
Um,
Thank you. Thank
yeah,
you.
but every day when you meditate, when you wake up, first thing, meditate, use that sword, clear yourself off, and so and that'll really change your life. That's what I see. And so, and any other question?
Yeah, so actually I had a question like um a while back I had a client and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Peru and do an ayahuasca ceremony in 24 hours." So I went,
Okay.
waited 24 hours and I meditated. And I was like, "Okay, I'll just go there to the ceremony and help them
Mm-hmm.
out." I don't know if I agree with the whole ceremony or not, but whatever. And so he came back like a week later, and I went there and I was like, "Hey, get what you're learning for, help you out, guide you on your path." A week later, he comes back and he's like, "You were there. I physically saw you at the ceremony."
Yeah.
And then like after I done with the session, felt like I got hit in the back with like a 2x4.
Right.
It was really painful and like, oh. And then his shaman guy that was holding the ceremony, he died of spinal cancer, like a,
Ah.
a year later or sometime later. I'm not exactly sure.
Mhm. So
So
you just empath that is what you did.
yeah,
You see, and so here's God's rule, okay? If you can feel it, you can fix it. And if you don't fix it, you get it.
yeah,
Damn, right? So
yeah,
you don't want spinal cancer, you don't want any kind of injury to your spine. And let me look at you. You already cleared it, so that's not an issue.
yeah.
That's not an issue, but that's what that is. So when you start to feel pain somewhere, and you meditate and clear yourself and you still feel the pain, look around and figure out who it is. You see? And then you have to clear that person. And then when you do, you're going to feel fine. You see?
Okay.
So, because if you can feel it, you can fix it. You don't fix it, you get it. That's the rule. But you were just empathing the shaman person. And so, but your gifts are so extreme that you're able to heal the shaman.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I want to learn a lot more on that because I
well,
just
what,
kind of have a sense that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
how warm did your hands get when you said that?
Yeah, they've been feeling really warm lately. I watched
Okay.
the previous episode last night and like my hands were just like
Yeah, on fire.
glowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so yeah, come to a retreat, buddy, for real. Check it out. Call Michelle 702-822-0548. And so
Okay.
but that'll save your life. And so 702-822-0548. Call Michelle. And Michelle, I know you've been selling a lot. You've got a lot of people that have bought the retreats and are coming. This is June 5th through the 8th, and it's right here in beautiful North Carolina. And so, but you have the ability to do a lot of good with your gifts, and so
Yes.
yeah, you'll have fun. You'll have a good time, and you'll meet
Okay.
so many other. The cool thing about retreats really is you meet so many cool people that are so freaky gifted that you will fall in love time after time after time, and you'll go, how could I be in love with this many people at the same time? And so, but that's what it's like at a retreat. Who you're going to really love. You're going to love Terry Mahoney. Let me put Terry on with him at the same time.
Spotlighter right here.
Yeah, I can feel it. You're going to really love Terry. Okay.
Everyone loves Terry.
Everybody loves and Terry, you're such a help. You're
Hey.
so helpful. And so Terry, hey, Terry's a California girl, and
Yes,
so
I am.
and so but Terry, you couldn't see anything. You were just blind as a damn bat, and
Yes.
spiritually speaking. And then you got to where you could see everything all at once. Sometimes it'll hit you like that, and so but she was able to see like everything all at one time. But I get a great sense of you guys being buddies. So you must end up coming to a retreat because I see you being buddies with Terry.
Aw.
Which makes sense. What do you get when you look at him, Terry? What do you get? What are you getting?
My first thought was new resident hottie, but
Oh, nice. Yeah, but you can feel it. You can feel his energy. I felt a real connection with
yeah.
you two. That's crazy.
You know what I felt? I thought of David when he started talking, and
Makes sense.
yeah,
Makes
and
sense.
David's my buddy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
David's one of us, and he has been one of us since the very beginning. And he is like so spiritually gifted that
Yeah.
he's like, sometimes he's so gifted that I get sucked into some space when I'm hanging out with David, and I'm like, and what are you seeing, and where are you? You know what I mean? And so it keeps on going. But yeah, you'll meet David too, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. And
So I'm just curious if he has that engineer brain with that spiritual.
I think so. I think he does put it together in his head like that. What do you do for a living?
I trade Forex and crypto and
Stuff.
yeah, mostly online stuff.
Okay.
But I think about making pyramids and like geometric domes and stuff like that all the time. Like they're downloads from my head. They're just like images implanted. I don't know if it's from another dimension or another planet, but it happens all the time.
Just like David, he does that. He just knows stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he connects things in the.
I think he'd be a good connection with Neil's his brother too.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense with Adam. He's
Yes,
he's a production guy in Hollywood. I told him. Adam used to work for me, and he would drive me crazy, to be honest with you. And Niels, who is a total soulmate connection for me. I love Niels, and he's been with me for 20 some years. I can't even remember, Dean, how long. And so and Niels is like a rock star. He plays up and down the strip on Sunset there in Hollywood every weekend, and he's a world-class musician. He is that good. And he's been my babysitter for 20 some years. So if you call the office and get an appointment, 800-827-GARY, good idea. You can do it. I'm doing private readings again. 800-827-GARY. So if you guys want them, call, get on the list, and I'll absolutely get to you. But Niels is just a different animal. And then his brother is a very different animal than Niels. And so Adam come to work for me. He drove me crazy as hell, to be honest with you. And I loved him, but he drove me nutty. And so I'm like, God, I can't fire him because he's Niels's brother. Maybe I could kill him, and God says, here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell him to go look for a production job. And I'm like, okay. And he's later going to hook you up with a very nice Hollywood gig. And I'm like, okay, I can't imagine, but okay. And so I said, the good news is, Adam, you're fired. And that's sort of the bad news too. But the good news is I'm going to pay you until you get this job that God's talking about. Well, he never got a damn job. So he was just like enjoying life, getting paid. But he finally got a job, and he was one of the top producers on Dancing with the Stars. And then he went on from there and did all kinds of stuff, and whatever. So interesting, right? And so yeah, Adam's a different animal. A different animal for sure. Yeah, but you'll have fun with a lot of the people. A lot of the people that come to the retreats are friends, family, and been around forever, and you would fit in. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, your hands got warm again. I feel a surge. You can feel that.
Yeah. Just like
like an aura. Yeah, for real. Get those eyeballs that I was talking about a minute ago. Get those big eyes there. I made sure you got them. And so, because you'll start to see things bigger, you'll see it almost looks like God looks like a giant. The angels look like giants. They're not like walking around in the yard like they used to. They're actually giants. And that's because they're having to bring in that bigger light to get above the bigger darkness on the planet. And so that's
seen you like that.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. I saw you, and you were like the size of an apartment, like a 5-story apartment building.
That's right. Yeah.
Sitting down.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And so that's what it looks like. It's like I'm this giant, And so, but it'll take you a minute to get used to being that, and especially if you're used to having, all the big beings about the size of us, right? But now all of a sudden they moved into this giant dimension, and so that's what's happening right now. So really important to be aware. These are the kind of things I teach at retreats, and I get everybody where it can see in that clear zone. So there we go. All right. Talk to you soon.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Terry, what are you doing? Terry, what you up to?
What am I doing? So I got attacked by some crazy ass friend of a friend the other day, and I can't remember the last time I was that afraid. I was doing somebody a favor. They ran out of gas. I saw that they were hurting. Gave them gas and $60, and then they said, "You want to buy a motorcycle?" I go, "Sure, call me tomorrow, but I need paperwork or I don't want it." Well, he had a friend show up with a friend, and I go, "No paperwork, no deal. Sorry, I'm not buying hot motorcycles." And then the guy goes, "Well, are you going to pay me for my time?" And I go, "Who are you? I'm sorry, what?" And I go, no, I don't want paperwork. I don't want a motorcycle, no paperwork." And he started to walk away and called me a bee. And I said, "Excuse me?" And he jumped out of the car, got in my face, backed me up. And you know me, I don't see dark energies. I see all good and fluff, okay? Well, all these demons started popping out of his head like you showed that picture.
So you stabbed him?
No.
No? Oh.
I put a shield in between us and said, "This isn't your battle." And he just walked away, and I went, God, I felt like getting on my knees and praying. Was he on drugs or?
Yeah, he was on drugs, and he also was mentally ill. And so,
Okay.
but he had a lot of different things going. And so these days we can get attacked from just crazy places that really our dog's not in that fight. And so you have to be pretty careful. They're telling me to tell you you're not guarded enough.
Okay.
So as you get brighter, like you got brighter and brighter. You've always been a beautiful, amazing, bright light. I've known you for I don't know how many years, but forever. And you have to be better guarded. You cannot be, the same
Hippy
Terry.
dippy little girl that runs around.
Yeah, but that's how you look in the spiritual dimension to the demons, like this image up now. And so when you look like that in the spiritual dimensions, you are a target. You have a target on your butt for demons. And demons run to other people, and these other people that are demon possessed, demonically possessed, will hurt you or kill you. So you don't want to get hurt or killed. And so you have to just be better guarded. Remember that and keep it and do it. Okay?
So how do I get better guarded?
You get better guarded.
Okay.
And then your angels even cussed. And they said, just blanking do it.
Okay.
And I've learned the same lessons. And so it's really these days, this is what you're dealing with. That's what it is. Okay?
Quick question. Found a friend to play around with.
Yay!
Playmate or a play?
A playmate or a soulmate?
No, he's not a soulmate. Is he a playmate or a plaything?
Playmate or soulmate? I heard both. So you have a soulmate connection. Nothing better. So you have a soulmate connection with a playmate. Yeah. Young?
Okay. No, he's my age, a little older. Fun.
He acts really young.
Yeah, he's crazy, strong, crazier than me.
Remember I told you had a good one coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it happen.
No, we're hanging out. It's fun.
There we are.
Different. It's different. Thank you.
Yeah, you're looking good. That's perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm excited. I feel like my daughter's getting married. Look at that. Or something. Something crazy. My sister's getting married.
I can't wait to see you guys. I'm so looking forward to it. Happy birthday, Dean. Michelle, I love you. Judy, I'm calling you.
Yeah, Judy would give you great advice. She gives good sister advice. Really good sister advice. And so there we are. Yeah. When I see him he's really interesting.
Oh my God.
He hadn't really met one of you before.
No, he's such an earthbound soul. Woo!
Yeah, but he hadn't met one of you before.
He thinks I live in the Twilight Zone.
You do. Stay there. Anyway, let him move into your zone. That's perfect. Good luck, honey. Good luck. All right.
I love you.
Terry, love you.
Yeah.
Love you, Terry. Oh, and thank you for the birthday message this morning, Terry.
She's so awesome.
She called me at 10 o'clock this morning and wished me happy birthday.
She's just so
that's awesome. She's still talking. Anyway.
Oh.
There we are. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Who are we talking to, Michelle?
Thank you, Gary. I have Shelly Snedeker. I hope I said that right. Shelly, thank you for being so patient. How are you? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm unmuting.
Hi.
Good. Shelly, what's your question, honey? What's your question?
Well, I wanted to thank you for taking my call. I spoke to you in a private reading last year in Prior Lake, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But anyway, two things have happened since that. Well, a million things have happened, but the most concerning one is my dog ran away because I moved after my husband died, and she jumped a fence and has been gone for 7 months. Mm-hmm. And she is like, I need her, and so I need to know if she's still alive. If she's still alive,
yeah, she is. Yeah, she's still alive, and she's a few doors down from where you lived, so she's close.
Okay, well, I lived in Bloomington, and when my husband died and I had to sell my house, I went to stay with a friend like 40 miles away, and the first day we were there, we work together, and she had a backyard. She does pet rescues and that. And after we left for work, her husband let Jenna out, and he said Jenna immediately jumped, and she's a little dog, a 5-foot fence, and started running down the street. So I figured she was looking for me. And I've contacted a couple other psychics, and they said that somebody has her close by where she
That's true.
jumped that fence. But it's like, I've put out hundreds of flyers. I've ran newspaper ads. I've went to every vet clinic, pet
Okay, here's the
food,
thing.
hair
Okay,
grooming.
listen to me. Don't dwell on that. Let that go. Okay? All right, I want you to take that and put it in a big ball of nothing and just throw it away. Okay?
Okay.
Now
All
then,
right.
and I'm gonna here when I am finding things for people, I can either tell them exactly where to look, or I can light them up and you'll find what you're looking for. Okay? And
Okay.
so
All right.
I'm gonna light her up, and there we go. I was able to light her up. It was really easy because she loves you, and so she's being well taken care of. So I feel good about that. But I lit her up, and now if you put forth a little bit of effort, the light will connect you guys now. Okay? And if you notice, you feel warm in your heart right now. Feel that?
Yes, very much so. Very
Okay,
much.
that warmth you feel in your heart is your
Mhm.
connection with her. Now, do not loop back into that negative energy. So you feel this tremendous desire to tell me more about, they stole my truck and lost my dog and the country song. Okay, don't do that. Shut the up. Okay?
Right.
And so just allow the light to connect you with your pooch, and I see you finding her. So you're going to find her pretty quick. Just go,
Okay.
do everything you did before, but just now do it now.
Okay. I moved like 30 miles away, but I was walking every day like 10, 20 miles in the neighborhood looking for her. Should I go
Okay,
back to walking?
sure.
Do you think I should go back
Every
walking in the neighborhood?
everything you did before, put out little flyers, do the whole thing,
Okay.
and your light will connect you this time.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
And,
I need this
but I
so
can
bad.
you can feel your arms get really warm. See, it's kind of crazy, you know. And so
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
you'll
Yes.
find her now. This time you'll find her. And so don't think
Okay.
about all the things you did and what you did and this and stop that. That's a negative projection, and you're mojoing your own self at finding her. You're hexing you. So just ask God to please guide you. That's all you got to do. Just say, God, please guide me to my pooch, and there you are, and you'll be fine. Okay? Yeah, I
Okay.
felt warm
All
again.
right.
I felt really hot when I tell you this, and so you'll find her.
Well, thank
Simple.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
One,
Hey,
one, one more quick thing, if possible.
yeah,
Um,
go ahead.
that lady that was telling the story about her daughter being so mean and that to her, I've had to stay with friends. A lot has happened with selling the house and my husband dying. And so I stayed with my daughter for a short time. She is so mad at me. I don't know what I did. She won't allow me to see the grandkids. And without Jenna, my dog, and my grandkids, I'm having a really hard time. And it's like, how do I clear this? I know I was doing the sword with the lady, also trying to clear the demons out of Nicole
Yeah, you
because
did.
I
Well, was
can't take
she?
any
Was
more.
she? Well, here's the thing. You have a lot of bad guy demons on you projected from her. I think you've always helped her a lot, and
Yes.
so she's frankly spoiled, and it's not you. So just know that. And so you just want to. When I look, you already cleared her. You when you got the when they, Lisa got that sword earlier to clear the bad guy demons. You already
Right.
got it. And
Yep.
I see you cleared her. It actually worked. And so I think you'll get back in touch real soon and she'll get okay. And just don't be too aggressive and jump at her when she shows back up. Just
Okay.
just say, I'm here for you. I love you. I'm here for you. That kind of thing. And I see it working out. And so when I say it worked out, now I feel the back of your head getting really warm. That's your God cord going down to the back of your head and into your brain. So you'll see. Now you got real warm all over. Feel that? You
Oh,
see?
yeah.
Yeah, so you were just lacking light. Part of your lacking light is you hung in the vibration of lack. And so you've got to think more positive. Allow yourself to just think positive. Don't go into that negativity, and you'll find you'll manifest good stuff instead of going through all this hell. Good luck. Okay?
All right. Thank you
Yeah.
much. And
Yeah.
thank you, Michelle, and happy birthday,
you.
Dean.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Shelley,
I
good luck.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, good job, Gary.
I like her.
Yeah.
Is she great? I
She
feel all
is.
this light going through, and I think that applies to all you guys. You guys got to really realize these days, dig damn deep. Okay? Dig deep. Think positive. Think positive. Do not get hung in those negative spirals where you're mojoing you. And so, because you're going to feel crazy. Let me go back to Eric real quick. Okay?
Oh.
Let me go back to him.
All right, hold on,
Because
Mark. We'll come back to you.
because I see all this stuff. I see all these angels flying around you. You know, Eric, unmute yourself. And so, since you got pulled out of your black hole, how do you feel now?
Yeah, my face feels like it's like red hot.
Yeah, it is red.
Like
Actually.
you can see it in the camera. It's just like,
yeah.
like
And so, well, that's because you've got that giant spirit in you. And so, all you guys realize, I want you to ask God and ask Bog, the sun god of love, marriage, soulmates, and abundance. And I see Bog really strong in. And so Bog will hand you a card that looks like this crystal. And so I keep this one in my pocket all the time. Okay? And so the little bog rocks. And so different shiny crystals are like different ones. Anything that's really, really sparkly are bog rocks. And so I have these all over the place. And they're really good ideas. I'll get more. I'll start doing a crystal thing again. And so, but you want to realize that this bigger spirit went into your body. So that's how much light that everybody needs to make it these days. So you want to have that kind of crazy light in your body. So you guys ask Bog, just say, Bog, please allow me to have God. Again, you say, God, please allow me to have my big giant God spirit and my big giant Bog spirit and my big giant spirit that is your own spirit. And so, and now then, see, now there we are. Now I got them all three to seed in at one time. I seen you moving to that space, and I don't know when, but now it happened. And so how you feel now?
even better, like
Crazy.
like floating around.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. You're gonna find your way. You're gonna be really, really good. Anyway, that's what it looks like. And so that's a Bog spirit. Bog looks a little bit like CP3O on Star Wars. And so big giant golden spirit. Allow that spirit to go into your body. There you go, guys. I see all you getting it. I heard all of you got it. Wow. And so that's gonna make all the difference in the world. And so perfect. That's good. How did you hear about this show?
From Kevin.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Anyway,
From Kevin. Yeah, I remember I met Kevin at an event, and then I actually was in line to meet him with Ruben, and you work with Ruben, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely.
So I met him, and then I met
That's the
Kevin.
reason I asked, because I thought you might be Ruben's friend. So there we are. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And so makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So Kevin is pretty amazing. And so Kevin and I met in way back in the early 90s, I think, or something like that. And a friend invited me to dinner and said, he called me up and he says, I'm going to dinner with someone that I think you need to meet. And I'm like, I'm already cooking dinner. And I was cooking dinner for Tony Little, the workout guru, the one that used to scream and yell with a ponytail that sold stuff on Home Shopping Network.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Remember him? Ah, he would just scream. Anyway, and I said, I'm cooking dinner for Tony Little at his house. I said, so I cannot blow him off. And my friend said, read it. and tell me what you think. And I said, like I said, I'm blowing him off. And so, and I went and had dinner with Kevin. And we were best friends ever since. And so, but you meet certain people that you have a very close connection to. There's never been two people that are more different than Kevin and I, or never been two people that are more alike than Kevin and I. So not always looks like a match, but you find that you'll have these different, very deep soul connections with people that have a lot of light. And he has freaky light, and he's got freaky spiritual gifts, and he can do all kinds of stuff like I can. And we were just always comparing that. Like, how do you do? What do I do? Whatever. But I can see it makes sense that you would come through him. That makes sense because he attracts a lot of people who have a lot of light. And
Yeah, he saw me, and he kind of like before we went up on stage, and he was just like, whoa. He saw something way above my head. I was like,
yeah, well, that's what he would see because he just sees in those zones that I see in, and so that makes sense to me. Well, anyway, now you got all these gifts in you, so good luck with everything. Okay.
Cool. Thanks again.
All right, I'll tell Ruben you said hi. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. And so there's like when I look at people though, I can see things going on around them, and he had all this stuff going on around his head. Who are we talking to, Michelle? You were already with somebody.
Yep, Gary, I have Mark Milos.
Oh, good.
Mark, we'll see you at the retreat too.
There you are. Oh, good. You're coming. That's good. I always feel safe when you're there. That's perfect. Yeah. Mark takes care of people. He just takes care of you, and you just feel safe, warm and fuzzy. And so, anyway, so Mark, how are you? What's going on?
I'm good. Thank you, Michelle. I had a quick question. My older brother has heart surgery coming up on Tuesday or Wednesday, I should say. Wednesday morning. I'm going to see him Tuesday evening. Do you see everything going good with that?
I don't like his. I got it. You're going to hate me. I hate it when I read it this way. I don't like his surgeon.
Yeah, his surgeon is, I guess, quitting that practice, and he's opening up a new practice in Florida because he's got this. He's, I guess, the guru of the instead of splitting the chest open for the heart surgery, they go through the stomach. So it's like this technique. And so he's trying to cram all these surgeries in before he leaves that practice and goes open his new one. So
that's it. Yeah.
So can we light him up or clear it or?
Give me a minute. Now, this is, see, I'm already there. I'm there where he's getting this procedure. And see, that's how I'm able to project me there, right? And so you can project you can astral project present time. See how you got real dizzy, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
There, because I had to go through you to get to where I'm going. And so you can go present time, future time, or past time. And it doesn't make a bit of difference. And so, but when I'm going during the time where he's going to be doing this, he's missing his girl, his person, who is his assistant. So he's actually doing this procedure missing the right hand person.
Okay.
And so, see how you felt warm when I said that?
Mm-hmm.
And so, give me a minute. I'm just lighting it up so he makes the right decision, because he forgets. You know, when you're used to your assistant or the person that's your right-hand person, like Dean's my right-hand person, and so sometimes when Dean is not around or something, then, I just mess up stuff, and I'm pretty sharp, but I mess up stuff sometimes if I don't have Dean, covering my butt on stuff, and so that's whoever. This guy is a rock star at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
But he is used to having whoever his assistant or his person next to him, his right-hand person, doing everything. And so I'm trying to light it up to where he covers himself. He can actually take two other people and make one good one that he has. And so he's got to do that method. Let me clear it. Let me try to get that to go. There we go. Now I got it. Okay. Ask God for a bunch of angels. Ask God for a sky full of angels to sort this out.
God, please bring us a sky full of angels to sort all of this. Thank you.
There it goes. Good. How hot do you feel now?
Clear.
Really warm, right? There we go. Good. Yeah, we want your brother to continue to live.
Yes.
So there we go. Now feel how your sinuses open. See? Big time. And you feel teary. And so that means that you did a major healing thing right there. Yeah, it looks better. But there's the process. See, there's a process I'm going through in my head when I do stuff with people. And so there, it's not as simple as like whammy jammy and something happens good. But you have to sort of understand your process and understand what is wrong so you can project enough light to it to where it will sort itself out. And so I just lit up this whole thing, and so there we go. All right, good. We're good.
Thank
We're
you.
good.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, and you're good too.
Thank you, Mark.
Phew,
See you there.
that was good. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that was
go ahead, Gary.
but that was a case where I saw something bad. I saw something negative, and then I lit it up to where it's not negative. And so instead of having a bad outcome, you'll have a good one. There we are. Oh,
Good
good. Who we
job.
talking? Who we
Thank
talking? Thank
you.
you. Thanks, Michelle. Who we talking
Joseph.
to?
Joseph Dion? Is it Dion? I hope I said that right. Hey, Joseph, where are you calling from? Thanks for being so patient. Go ahead and unmute. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? It's Dion.
Oh, Dion.
You got it right the
Okay,
first
nice
time.
to
Yeah.
meet you. Where are you calling
Great
from?
to meet you. I'm from Boston.
Cool. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Happy birthday, Dean.
Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Enjoy.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy the dance.
Well, I mean, yeah, we were having a great cake and a big party here, and he didn't come, and so that's okay. Yeah.
Where's my invite?
Hey, well, you always are invited for real. And so you're in Boston, right?
That's right.
Oh, neat. Okay. All right. And so what's your question? What's going on with you tonight? Usually you're walking through a big warehouse place or something, and right?
I don't work
Yeah.
there anymore.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it was a hotel. It was a 5-star hotel. I was walking through the basement, but now I work. I'm doing some work for the federal government, so
Oh.
a lot of shifts going on.
You feel like James. You feel like a James Bond, or like Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I actually I'm an armed guard at the federal buildings in Boston. So
Oh, wow. I guess that's the reason it feels that way. All right. Yeah, so it feels that way. So what's your question? What's
my
going on?
question for you is I'm wondering if my soulmate is somebody that I already know or someone that I haven't met yet, and when I will be united with that girl.
You're gonna hate my answer. It's both. You're a really bright light person. Bright light people are big spirits, and they have more than one soulmate. And so, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
And you hate that, because you want to be, you've got this business model in your head of like Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm or something, where you're going to get married and till death do you part, and you're going to have 3.2 children and buy yourself a damn Volvo, and I mean, this is what you got in your head, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's dumb, and so because I don't know that that's who you are. I don't know. I think you got to let it breathe a little bit. I think you got to give it a minute, and you have to. Well, I think you have to car shop a bit. I mean, I see you kicking the tires. My advice to you would be go kick some tires, and because you are going to get sucked into something, and then a minute later, you're going to feel like doing something else. And so because, and it's not exactly, and so you kind of look at it bad because like Judy, just because you want to sample all the chocolates don't mean you are a whore. Okay. So you think, oh my God, I'm a whore, right? I mean, that's what you think in your head, right? I'm busting you out. And so, but you're not, you have such a soul energy and such a light connection, that you are in it's almost not fair to people like you these days. Okay. And so, because you have, this vibration of love, and it's big,
Yeah.
and it's strong, and you're gonna, like as you worked at this hotel or whatever, as you walk through the hotel, you're gonna have 6 people fall in love with you from one end of the place to the other, right?
That did happen, yes.
Yeah. And so, and they're like, hey, I got a very nice room here, you want to come in? And and it's hard not to, how old are you now?
26.
Okay. How old are you now?
26.
How old are you now?
26.
See, finally, on the 3rd try, your hands finally got warm.
Yeah.
Tell your damn self the truth. You're 26, right? And
Yep.
so it's okay to go kick some tires, sample the chocolates, bop around a little bit at 26, figure out what it is you really like. I don't think and so when you do, and when you in other words, like you have to, you go, come on, God, bring me my soulmate right now. Right now, bring me my damn soulmate right now, God. Why you been so slow? What the hell's wrong with you? And but God's giving you the time that you need, you see, and you just got to let it breathe for a minute. And I see you finding your perfect person. So I do. And when I said that, you got really warm, you see? And so you felt that. And so you've had perfect people before, but they weren't perfect. It was like all over the board.
Yeah.
Because when you're already present in this bigger dimension called the next to heaven dimension, some people are just in that dimension. I'm in that dimension. Okay. And so you will just find that people love you, and you love them. And you're going to have grandma soulmate, and you're going to find that, and you're going to have your dog soulmate, and you're going to have, your cat soulmate, and you're going to just be so damn all over the place that you're going to drive yourself crazy. And so you have to allow perfect to show up in your world. And when that happens, you'll be very aware of it. You'll know when it happens.
Yeah.
And so, but that's how I see it. So you're pushing the river.
Yeah. I think that the thing with me too is like when I go and kick tires, I feel that I get attached easily.
Yeah. Your angel called you, your angel cusses, but your angel called you, the first word was dumb, and the next word starts with an A. Okay, so that's what your angel calls you. And so don't be a DA, in other words, and see, because being in this higher vibration, you are already soulmates with you're a soulmate with everybody. And so you're gonna, that's the whole thing. When I answered your question in the beginning, you're all over the place. And so just take your time, it would be my advice. And so, and enjoy your life. And I got one question for you. How old are you?
26.
Okay. Thank you. That's it.
Thanks, Gary.
All right. Take care. Your hands got warm.
You too.
You got something out of that. You actually got something out of that. I see that.
Good job. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Dean.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
told him to go kick tires. You think that was good advice, Michelle? I think that was great advice. You think it was good advice, Dean? I think
You're 26, kick the tires.
yeah, right.
Very
Yeah.
good advice. If he needs help, he can call me.
Oh,
Yeah. Judy's really good. Yeah, Judy is the best wingman on the planet. If you need to rent a wingman, 1-800 Ask Judy. I'm serious.
we'll
If you
never
want,
let you down.
yeah, if you want to get a good wingman, she is going to, like, what did Terry say a minute ago? I got to call Judy, right? So she meant it too, because she knows you'll tell her what to
That'd be
do.
a great business for you, Judy. The
Totally.
wingman
You would
business.
really, you know what? That would be a great business.
Mhm.
You know, what do you call that? You call that? I have a friend that has an ex-wife that does that. Um, what's the word for it? I'm trying to remember. He's a famous Hollywood producer, and he, but she, it's oh my God, it's
Mashed
not.
up. No.
No, it's not. She's like a sex therapist.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was going to do a podcast on that. Yeah. Okay.
You should. Yeah, that would be really, really, that'd be good. That'd be actually good. And so, but I see. That'd be a
Oh,
good business for
we
you.
no longer have Dr. Ruth, so someone needs to step up. So there
There
you
we
go.
go.
Dr. Judy.
Yeah, Dr. Judy. That's perfect. All right. God, all the stuff we tell people. It's interesting. Who we talking to, guys? Who we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. I have William Dance. Will.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Go ahead and
Hey, buddy.
unmute.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. There we go, buddy. Hi.
Oh, there is a windstorm craziest I've ever been in. Like it's just getting hotter and louder, and the sharks are out. I'm getting phone calls from all sorts of different people.
That's good.
One of
Probably.
the holiest things I've ever experienced right now is physically manifesting. I'm wondering if you can channel this spirit named Lumen 10. I am talking with a toy company right now. It's looking like this spirit is about to become physical as a toy, and I wonder if we could have your blessing. I feel really holy right now, given what led into the story and the character, and I can't believe I might be making something really holy come true.
Good. Well, here's what I hear. How do I say it? Okay, let me get it straight in my head. Get out of the way. Okay. And so don't try to control the deal.
Nope.
and just allow it to happen. You know, the really good deals that happen, especially in entertainment land, are the deals that you just let happen. Just allow it to happen, and get out of the way and just let the deal come together, because it feels like it already is and has the right characters, and it feels like the right characters are showing up in the movie, and so which is perfect. It's a perfect situation, perfect storm, but you just have to not try to control it, allow it to happen, and realize that it'll all tie together perfectly. And that's how I see it. And so when I said that, your arms got real warm. I felt that, you know.
Yeah, I've just been. It's really crazy because there's so much energy going like through me. And obviously it's kind of hard to tell when I'm meditating.
Well, here's the thing. See, well, these days, when you're a real high evolved soul, and you know you're gonna get hit from all these different angles, as I do, and you have to really just take your time and allow everything to come together for you. But I see things working. You're overworking because you think you have to. You think that you got to do this, you got to make this call, and you got to do this thing, you got to do that thing. Really, it's almost to the vibration of shut the hell up, and just let it happen. And then when you do, you'll find that things work out really good. Your hands got real warm, and I said that. So
yeah, it's kind of like this really weird fever pitch because I'm really excited, and you know my energy.
Yep.
I just want to jump on it like I'm in a game and
No,
just
mistake.
pound it out.
No, you're going to run it off. Yeah, so you'll lose the deal. And so, you know, especially Hollywood type deals or publishing deals or these types of deals or merchandising deals, they're really weird and they're squirmish, and you'll run it off, you know. So, and believe me, I've had like 100,000 of these types of deals in my long time of being me. And so you've got I can look at it and tell you what you're doing. So real quick, just let it happen, and it feels really good. Don't ask me anything else. Stay right there. I got you right in the middle. See, can you see that golden road? Can you see it in your head? Okay,
Yeah.
you're in the middle of it, and you're trying to turn around and come backwards. Go on down the damn road. See it? See, just walk on down that golden path. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now you're going right into it. Now, simple as that. Do that. Okay. There you go.
Thanks.
Good.
Thanks
Good luck.
again. Happy birthday, Dean, and thanks again for the gift, Michelle. I got it right here.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Love you.
Nice. Good luck, buddy. Good luck with your stuff. I love him. There he goes. He's on that road. He's on that road.
Yes, happy for him.
And so, oh, that's right. Dean, you're going to some fancy dinner somewhere, right?
Nope, just going to where am I going?
We're just gonna go to dinner with the singers and mom and dad.
That's Michelle's sister. And
Divine and Charles and Storm and Jonathan
and 62 other
Sky and Shia.
Filipinos.
And if Brian's going, Brian.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm supposed to let you guys go. So anyway,
Can I get one more
we
person?
sung.
Oh, Michelle wants you to get one more person.
Okay.
Somebody,
all right.
one more.
Okay. All right. What do we got?
Okay, she really needs it. Her name is Nat Galley, I think. Nat Galley. And then, yes, there you go. Oh, Natalie.
Hey, my girl.
It
Natalie.
says Nat Galley.
Oh, girl, what's going on? Ask me quick. They got to go to dinner.
Yeah, sorry.
Dean and Michelle's throwing us out. That's it.
Hi.
Thank you, Gary.
I let them feel guilty. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I don't know why it says Nat Galley. Maybe I mistyped my name. It's Natalie. It's Natalie.
Okay.
But so very quickly, a coworker of mine, her name is Stacy. She has 3 daughters. One of them, Ashley, just lost her best friend who was named Jade.
Mm-hmm.
The way Stacy reported what happened, I fear this girl is earthbound. And I would like you to tell me what you see.
Did she choke to death, or do you know?
Well, I don't know exactly the specifics, but I believe it was either a drug overdose or a suicide. Something.
Yeah, that makes sense, because when I see people choking when they take a bunch of pills,
Okay.
in their throat. And so there we go. Let me just look at her. Yeah, she's earthbound. What's her name? Jade?
Jade.
Call her name.
Jade.
Okay, tell her who you are. You're whose friend?
Oh, Jade, I'm Stacy's coworker, and Stacy is Ashley's mother. You know Ashley. She was your best friend. Jade.
Okay, now just tell her to look up right now. Say, look up.
Look up. Jade, look up.
Take the angel's hand.
Take the angel's hand.
Take it now.
Jade, take it now.
There we
Take
go.
the angel's hand.
There, she did. Okay, now tell her to take a step into that light.
Take a step into the light, Jade.
Took her right up. There you are. You did her a big favor. Okay.
Oh.
There we are, girl. Thank you. What a way to end.
Thank
you
you.
so much. Big
Thank you.
kiss.
Thank you.
Big kiss.
Hey, Natalie.
Thank you.
Good job,
That was
Gary.
big.
Thank you for allowing
Yeah,
that.
you always want to clean up the earthbound souls. You guys, I mean, and I don't have the market cornered in doing that. You can do it too. As you have people that die wrongly in your world, especially of suicides, you can actually, clear them and help them, and you want to get them up to the light. It's just such a big thing, and so important to do that, because nothing worse than being earthbound. That's like being stuck in a hell dimension, which sucks. And so you guys are going to be good. I'm just looking around. I'm clearing all of you guys. There we are. I'm just working on clearing all of you. Thank you for tapping in. And I appreciate you. Love you guys. Come to the spiritual retreat. Okay, the spiritual retreat. Call Michelle, 702-822-0548. 702. This is Michelle's cell phone. She'll answer and book you right in. 702-822-0548. It's June 5th through the 8th, right here in beautiful North Carolina at my home and retreat center. And we have a time. It is fun. We do so many crazy things that are just great at these retreats. And so, but you learn so much. If I got my hands on you for a few days and can show you what's going on. I mean, you guys just really learn a lot. You get it a lot. And so let me talk to my friend Guy real quick before I leave. Okay, the spiritual master classes, we're starting those back up. We're doing all kinds of stuff. Be a part of my Enlightenment Club. Same thing, 800-827-GARY or GarySpivey.com. And for more information. Thank you guys so much. Let me talk to my friend Guy real quick. I just want to say hi to Guy. And so there you are. Guy, you unmute yourself. There we go. Hey, buddy. There we are. Yeah.
How you
How are
doing?
you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How's you and your wife and your beautiful family doing?
Everybody's doing very well. Thank you.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
I love you guys. And so I'm just looking at you, and you had when the reason you got my attention so much, you have a beautiful God matrix inside of you. So whatever you're doing, you're manifesting this really super crazy light, you know. And so does that make sense?
It
To you?
does.
I hadn't talked to you in a minute. You know, I saw a text the other day, and so, but I just see this beautiful God matrix in you. One little darkness on one side of you. I'm going to get rid of it real quick. There we go, and there we go.
There we
Now
go.
then, see
Felt
how
that.
your back got hot. See,
Yeah,
there we go.
my head is light. Last time I saw you, you healed my hernia.
Oh, good. That's
Remember?
good.
And
I
since
do now that you say it. Yep, I
took
do.
about 15 minutes, right? But
You know,
that
I'm a
pain,
little slow. I'm a little slow with hernias. I'm better with heart attacks and things. But anyway.
but I keep pushing on the spot where I've had pain for years and years and years and years and years and years, and I can't find it. So thank you.
It's gone.
It's
There we
gone.
are.
That's
Hernia be
right.
gone. So if you guys got hernias, call me up. And so anyway, 800-827-GARY for private readings. And so you got any other questions that are, you know, you'll have to grow another hernia or something.
No, I mean, I've got a whole bunch of things that are going on, and they just seem to be in place. But you just gave some advice to that one gentleman. Just said, "Get out of the way." I feel
Right.
like that was meant for me as well.
Well, a lot of times when I'm reading people, you know, you're certainly an empath and really spiritually gifted, and so it's so important to realize to get out of the way. And
Right.
so and so that would be my biggest advice. And so absolutely. But I see, ask for this big bog spirit. That's what you want to do. Bog, God, give me my big spirit.
Bog, God, give me my big spirit, please.
There we go. And it rolled right in your body. Now you got real warm.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I needed to do. Anyway, love you.
Perfect.
Talk to you soon. Come see me.
Love you too.
All
I
right.
will.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Thank you,
Okay.
thank you, thank you. And Gina Michelle, you guys got to go. And so, well, we're going to go in and eat birthday cake. And so
Yay. We're jealous.
that's what we're doing. How do we go? How do we go to the? Okay, it's already Dang. It's under. Go to Dang. There we are.
Oh yeah, dang. Let's see.
And so,
Check out the spread. Woohoo!
well, I'm going to go in and start to eat a cake.
All
All
right,
right.
Dane's gonna have to unmute his phone in there if you're talking.
Oh yeah. Here, unmute.
Unmute this one. There we are.
Here, let's spotlight that.
Okay, he's a co-host, so Dan can unmute the phone when he gets in there.
Uh-oh, it's sideways.
There
Okay,
you
there you
go.
go.
Yep.
Hey, there we go.
You muted it
Wait,
again.
you got
Unmute.
muted again.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I
Yes.
can.
Oh,
So
Gary's
we're not.
lighting the candles.
We may have to turn that one off in there. Then
Okay.
we're not gonna bore you to death because we've got to light 700 candles.
Don't burn your house down.
Damn! Look at all these candles.
You're never gonna get done.
Yeah. Here we go.
Good job, Gary.
Yeah. There we go. Ouch.
Oh, don't burn yourself.
There we go. Perfect. There we go.
Oh, gotta take a picture of this one.
Yeah.
I
You,
think
you can grab the
candles.
camera. You can move in and run around the room. Even that's good. You
Good
know,
job.
you can take it off the tripod if you want. Can't even get this one to light. There we go. It lit.
Mm-hmm.
There we
The
go.
place looks lovely.
Yeah, well, you know, we were expecting you guys to be here in person, and so
We're coming.
baby's enjoying.
I'll be there sometime in the next week.
Yeah, there we go. Sure. Anyway, I'm still lighting candles. So
It's gonna take you a while. It's a lot.
It takes a minute, and we couldn't even get them all up on the cake.
Oh.
And so we had to also, here's some cupcakes. This is
Oh,
when you got to do extra candles.
we're really missing out.
Yeah, no, sure, I'm sure.
Oh,
There's
Ross, how old are you today?
it's a great restaurant in Las Vegas. Anyway, happy birthday! Cheers! Happy birthday, everybody! Cheers to Dean and happy birthday, Dean. I'm so glad you're in our lives. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Happy birthday!
Happy 75th birthday, Dean.
I'm not 75, everybody. I'm not.
And there you go. They turned
What?
five.
It says it. It says it right here.
Good
Here.
job, Gary.
Yeah, it
Seven
says it. It says it must be true.
All right.
You guys, thank you for tapping in and tapping in. Call us if you need us, and call and book into the retreat. I can't wait to see you guys.